Another blustery day out there today, as was expected. Another day in the 50s tomorrow, and then some frost thereafter. But sunshine does perk things up to the 60s by Thursday, and then we're still looking at some shower chances throughout some of your 7-day from there on. Still no real sign of spring, and my speculation is at this point is we might kind of skip a lot of expected and understood spring weather, and at some point jump right into summer-like weather. It's kind of how it can swing in the state of Kentucky. You all are very well aware of that. I'll give you the winds and the rain chances and some sun in the forecast in just a few moments. Last night we took a look at the big winners, the big fish, and everything from the Casting for Kids tournament that wrapped up the 2-day event on Paintsville Lake on Sunday. Well, in just a few seconds, we'll talk with organizer Chris Ferguson of Casting for Kids and from the Shriners, and he'll tell us not just about the big event, how they're already looking forward to growing on this year, but how as well they're getting ready for an event that is looking to draw at least 700 kids to the kids fishing tournament just a little more than a month away, a month from tomorrow, I guess it would be. And he tells us about all of that, and it's a really important story. What else could I tell you about that would be so interesting to so many kids and their families? Well, I'll let him share that with you next.
3 days into the week, we'll get you 3 pieces of chicken and all the fixins at your Sayersville Lee's. Wednesday's special is a 3-piece meal, breast, leg, thigh, or leg, thigh, wing. And both come with your choice of any 2 of our famous homemade sides and a biscuit. Sure, you can shop around, compare the price and the meal, and you'll see that you can't. Or you can just come to Lee's Wednesday, tomorrow, for a 3-piece meal special. Also famous for our ice.
Right now, there's a man laying in my bed. By summer's end, I predict that I have finally lost my mind. And I could take you out tonight, I could lie and say you're the one, but I won't see you against the sun.
Spring is always the most colorful season of the year at the seasonal shop. Come see for yourself. Gorgeous new clothes for everyone. Bright, flowy tops and dresses. Something perfect for Easter. Fun flare leg jeans and new styles and arrivals every day. New sweatshirts and shorts and tees by Royce, Ridge and Holler, and others. And little sleepies are here, all in an incredibly comfy, cute, and durable bamboo viscose material. All this and so much more that you just have to see this spring at the seasonal shop. Someone dies in the U.S. every 7 minutes from an overdose, and over half of the population gets or takes pills from a friend or relative. And about 46 million and counting are exposed to narcotics in their drinking water. So don't toss them, flush them, or leave them lying around. Safely dispose of your unneeded meds anytime at Parkway Pharmacy,
where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
A lot of big sponsors and supporters, a lot of big fish, a big payout, 14 grand for first place, a big cause, the bottom line, Shriners Children's Hospital. That all kind of sums up, at least in part, the Casting for Kids fishing tournament, the bass tournament, which was record-setting in a lot of ways. And organizer Chris Ferguson tells us that they're already looking forward to not just their next big events this year, and then that, of course, returning next year for their what will believe to be the 10th annual event, but as well the ever-popular and nearly doubling in size from last year kids fishing tournament, which is, I think, exactly a week from tomorrow on Paintsville.
Yes, first weekend in June, fishing tournaments for kids of all ages from the bank or from kayaks. We'll get to that in a second. Right now, Chris Ferguson tells us about the record-breaking year, almost 35 pounds of fish to claim that $14,000 top prize, and how that tournament left everyone with Casting for Kids and the Shriners thrilled and already looking ahead after another record year.
To give a comparison to this year, from 22, we grew probably by 50 more sponsors. We jumped up to 210 sponsors here in 2023, and that's what it's about, raising, you know, money for the kids. That's why we're all out here, and especially our locally Shriners Transportation and Lexington Shriners Hospital. And fishing wise, we blew away anything we done in over 9 years. So we had total weight of 3468, I think it was, and Johnny Webb and Brandon Staten, they won it, and it was just awesome. It was great.
My goodness sakes alive. 18.35! 18.35! Wow! What a bag of fish. Hold them up. 18.35. Goodness gracious. Give them a big hand.
And all that didn't happen overnight or without a lot of planning. And all that planning still working towards making this a national level event for the kids and for Shriners Children's Hospital.
So we're broadening our media outreach as far as online, and we're focusing more online of live shots out on the lake. We're doing more of that and incorporating in videos, and then we're reaching out into a bigger audience across the country, people viewing from many states, and so that's where we want to go with it. We got Douglas Lake coming up May the 20th. We're going down to Dandridge, and so the Battle of the Smokies is coming up on May the 20th down at Dandridge there, so it's going to be a fun tournament, that is. And then we follow behind that with our most important kids tournament. That's June the 3rd, and that's where we all get rewarded here at Paintsville Lake, June the 3rd. That's free fishing weekend by the Kentucky Fish and Wildlife, and we're expecting around 700 kids come. And we're going to have to plan about parking, shuttling people in here. We'll have a helicopter come again, and fire trucks and the construction equipment and water slides. Everything you touch that day is free, and we're telling kids all they got to do is bring a smile. You can show up that morning early around, say, 8 o'clock to start signing up in behind the marina out here on this point. They'll see the big tournament trailer. We will have an online that will be going on to registration your child. So we're going to have a couple events going that day. We will kick off this will be the 3rd annual of the kids tournament, but we're going to have a 1st annual of a kayak launch. Well, you see behind me, we're going to have a kayak tournament. This will be the 2nd annual event. So the kayak launch will be going off right here at daylight that morning at 6:30. If you have kids that you like to have come and fish the kayak tournament. So the first place will be $1,000 again on the kayak tournament, ages 13 through 18. We'll launch them out, the big new kayak launch here, and that'll go on at 6:30 probably till 2 o'clock that day. And then our kids tournament will kick off officially around 10 a.m. We'll do sign-ups from 8 to 10, and then we'll kick off the kids tournament around 10 o'clock. That's ages 4 through 12. So then it'll be just wherever you want to go around the shorelines here to get where you can get a spot. and it's live bait. You know, you can bring live bait. We'll have a lot of live bait, but I'd recommend probably bringing some. Just make sure you have some. And there's so much going on that day. And this will be called, our kayak tournament this year will be called the Kylie Clark Kayak Tournament, on behalf of Barry Clark's daughter, that unfortunately we lost her back earlier this year. So you know, we're naming it on behalf of Barry Clark's daughter, Kylie Clark. That's what it's going to be on the kayak event.
I know my thoughts, but I'm anxious to hear yours. I know what they are, but I just want to hear from you. Your thoughts on this boardwalk and this kayak launch?
This boardwalk is a change for Eastern Kentucky. This will be a thing that'll change lives, from a child to a veteran to anyone disabled, to feel what we feel like and take advantage of walking down to the shoreline, to be able to skip a rock or cast. I mean, it's a game changer. It's a heartwarming thing for me to see that someone can use this, that for a disabled person that don't have that opportunity, this gives them hope and an opportunity to feel what we all feel and take advantage of every day, and puts them in a spot that they deserve to be in, just regular society. So it's a dream to have this, and the kayak launch is going to, get so many kids involved in kayak fishing, get them off of drugs and alcohol that they abuse around here, and they give them something to look forward to as far as chasing these green fish, and they'll get in your blood, and you can just run all over the country like I have for the last 10 years, 15. So it's a lot of fun.
Casting4kids.net is the website, and just give them a day or so. They were working like literally this evening and tomorrow on getting the application process up for the kids tournament and all the other information that you'll need to know. So it will be up, I'm sure, just by the end of the week or soon thereafter. Casting4kids.net. It's going to be a big time at Paintsville Lake on June the 3rd. Again, a month from tomorrow. With that said, I'll be right back with more news.
2 locations, 2 ATMs, too much history, over 120 years, and just too many reasons not to trust the oldest, only banking family that exists for the sole purpose of helping your families, our friends, grow financially and securely. Lean on Sagersville National Bank for any of your home, auto, commercial, retirement, or online banking needs. And let us help you make your dreams come true.
Tired of long-term commitment plans? Then Appalachian Wireless has the new plans for you. No credit check, no contracts, and most of the features are postpaid. It's Forward Pay, the simpler way to do wireless on the region's premier cellular provider. And it starts as low as $19.99 per month for unlimited talk and text. At 5 gigabytes of data for only $29.99 per month. Or at 10 gigabytes of data for only $39.99 per month. Or go with unlimited data starting at $64.99 per month with 25 gigabytes of high-speed data before being throttled. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Authorities in Johnson County arrested a woman for endangering the welfare of a minor after said minor was the one who called police.
Johnson County Sheriff's Department charged Natasha Miller of Staffordsville with endangering the welfare of a minor and possession of marijuana after 911 got a call from a small child saying that her mother was lying on the floor dead and bleeding. When EMTs arrived, the mom answered the door, however, with blood on her face, according to the arrest citation, and admitted to taking methadone prior to failing all field sobriety tests, having blurred eyes and slurred speech, talking to EMS and authorities. The child stating to them that she was lying on the kitchen floor, bleeding from the face, believed to be dead when she called 911. They also found a bag of suspected marijuana inside the residence in the living room in plain view upon their investigation.
A lot of things happening on our McGoffin Farm Bureau community calendar, a lot of them this weekend and some leading up to. Here they are.
First up, Water into Wine's Food Pantry Distribution Day. First of 2 this week for the regular commodity day. Tomorrow, that's right, tomorrow, Wednesday, May the 3rd, 9 to 11. Then on the 17th, Senior Commodity Day will be Thursday the 18th. They will start serving the waiting list individuals at 10 a.m., so I encourage everyone else on the regular list to get there early. The McGoffin County Rescue Squad Media Auction, more on this tomorrow, starts this Thursday, 6:30, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Call the squad 496-7981 if you can support, and if you haven't been contacted thus far, or 349-5500. 45th Annual McGoffin County Rescue Squad Media Auction. Day after tomorrow, the National Day of Prayer will be recognized here locally in Sagersville at Sagersville City Park. It's across from City Hall. You're invited to join together and pray for our nation and for our community. The 11th Annual Bass Tournament, hosted by the Elk Creek Free Will Baptist Church, this Saturday, May the 6th. They'll blast off from the Clay Lick Boat Ramp. If you have any questions, you want to register to get a chance to win that $1,000 first place prize or any of the $100 Big Fish prizes, call 548-0118. And a reminder, of course, we talked about it in coverage of the past, or one of the past fiscal court meetings here in McGoffin County, but a Veterans dedication will take place this Saturday on West Puncheon Creek Road off of 378, which will after forever be known as Private First Class Burl Montgomery Memorial Road. That dedication starts at 2 o'clock this Saturday, I'll remind you. And this is your reminder that for birthdays, anniversaries, and any calendar announcements, this is how you tell me so I can tell everyone else. And if you would like to have a birth announcement, birthday, anniversary, wedding announcement, well, mentioned, published, and then something to keep forever in the Salyersville Independent, send those to Heather at SalyersvilleIndependent.com. Funeral service arrangements include the following services now being set for 60-year-old James Ezra Joseph of Salyersville. He passed away Monday at the Greg and Noreen Wells Hospice Center in Hazard, the son of the late Ezra Prater and the late Odie Joseph and Floyd Combs. He's survived by his wife, Paula Marie Howard Joseph, brother Mitchell Ray, nephews Jacob and William Joseph, Trey Hall and David Bryan Reisner, niece Ashley Nicole Reisner, great-niece Brooklyn Reisner, great-nephew Braden Reiser, son-in-law Robin Michelle Hall, and his mother-in-law Dottie Howard. Funeral services will start this Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock from the Salyersville Free Will Baptist Church, where he was a member. Friends can call on the church tomorrow evening and all day Thursday for visitation and prior to services, which again start Friday afternoon at 1. Get great deals on the greatest brands at Conley Tire with up to $150 back on Goodyears, $100 on Hancooks, $100 on Mickey Thompson's, $125 on Yokohamas. And you can always pay now or later. Plus quick service with oil changes, brake jobs, $35 computer diagnostics to fix and repair your ride at Conley Tire and conleytire.net. McGoffin Farm Bureau and manager Doug Green are proud to welcome Agent Jeff Salyer to the agency. Jeff's lifelong knowledge of the community and our people make him an immediate asset for all of your auto, home, life, commercial, and retirement investments. They're waiting for your call or visit at McGoffin Farm Bureau.
Hello, I'm Dr. Cheryl Stalder Cheney, podiatrist currently located in Salyersville, Kentucky. I've been servicing patients within Eastern Kentucky for the past 20 years.
Our feet are the foundation for everything we do, and whether you're suffering from fractures or injuries, need custom orthotics, diabetic foot care, sports medicine, heel pain, wound care, or anything else foot related, relief is just one step away.
Welcome to Hope Family Podiatry Center, where we take care of all of your podiatric needs.
Located on the Parkway next to Hope Pediatrics. There's no missing that this is the new McFarland and Tinker Law Office location on the Mountain Parkway in the former Farm Bureau building in Salyersville, just like there's no denying that their nearly 60 years of legal experience has won their clients millions and millions of dollars in disability, auto accident, and wrongful death cases. It's where your case matters to you and to us. McFarland and Tinker, also Griffey approved. The reassurance of getting your medications and over-the-counter needs at Salyersville's oldest and most trusted pharmacy, the convenience of curbside pickup and call-ahead service, and the fact that you can walk in, order to go, or sit down and get gourmet quality hot fudge brownies, nachos, shakes, coffees, hot dogs with homemade sauce, desserts, and more makes it more than your hometown Good Neighbor Pharmacy. It's a destination in downtown Salyersville, Frazier's Prater Drugstore. It doesn't get any sweeter than that.
A few more things to talk about before the week's end, some of them which did not culminate tonight. However, we will pick them up later. I do need to remind you, as I did on the calendar, but the McGoffin County Rescue Squad media auction will begin, of course, Thursday. Howard's Cable, Foothills Communications. That complete list as of the hour will be published in this week's edition of the Salyersville Independent. Get that bright and early Thursday morning. Get you some items picked out, and of course, tune in and bid and buy. And we are right now planning, as we did last year, on having the auction both live on Howard's Cable, Foothills Communications. We'll remind you of the channel lineup on tomorrow's program, as well as streaming live on my YouTube channel, where you'll be able to watch and stream from pretty much anywhere that you are. With that said, here's your forecast for tonight as we go there. 50s again tomorrow. Some frost as well. Some warmer air is trying to make its way in.
But it's still struggling, and we're not done with the frost either, just so you know. 42 degrees tonight. Don't have to worry about it. Mostly cloudy skies. A 30% chance of showers. This is really after like 4 in the morning up through mainly 8 or 9 in the morning for some lingering shower chances. Nothing heavy. Just a short window of some shower chances again from about 4 to 8 or 9 in the a.m. Again, mostly cloudy, 42 tonight. Tomorrow we'll warm up just a bit and we'll see a little more sun, I think. 59, partly sunny. Might even hit 60, fingers crossed. But on the back side of your Wednesday, temperatures dropped about 3 degrees from last night's estimate down to about 35. Keep that in mind. So we will see likely some patchy frost, I think mainly after 5 a.m. Thursday morning. And that will linger until, the sun warms it up and burns it off, and you can set those flowers back out maybe for the rest of the spring and summer season. I don't know. Thursday, after the frost, 68 degrees, an improvement. Partly cloudy skies tonight. Will still be just under the 40-degree mark Thursday night, and a tad bit warmer on into your Friday. Right now, partly sunny skies, 71 for Friday, and about a 30% chance of showers latter afternoon, after 3 o'clock or so. So just some slight shower chances, 30 to 40% through the rest of the evening. Those shower chances will linger into your weekend, but they're not all that great. Also, not as great as it was 24 hours ago is Saturday's expected daytime high. Of course, a lot going on. Derby Day, Oaks Day, Friday, the Derby on Saturday. As far as Eastern Kentucky's outlook, well, we've backed off. We were hoping for mid-70s yesterday. Right now, we're looking at another 71-degree day on Saturday as we are on your Friday. Partly sunny and a 30% chance of showers, but again, it's kind of a late night, early morning window, and that's up to about 2 or 3 in the afternoon. I think Saturday's going to be very nice, pretty mild, 71, partly sunny. For the latter half of your weekend and recovering after everything that's going to be going on, Sunday, I think we'll see mid-70s, 76 or so, sunny skies. Still can't knock out a slight chance of showers at 20%. And look at that, upper 70s, low 80s, Monday and Tuesday. Some sun accompanied by some shower chances.
So that's going to do it for this Tuesday. I'll see you back here tomorrow night talking about the squad auction and more. Thank you for being a part of the show.